There is nothing in the world more wonderful than the sound of a woman whimpering in the dark. Oh, go still, go quiet. I'll find you yet. What brought you here, girl? What brought you to Arachne's cave? Was it the tales of hidden treasure? A sack of rubies tucked away by bandits? A chest of gold left behind by the dwarves? Chains of twice blessed silver binding the limbs of a long-dead demon? Was it greed that brought you here? To me? They're just stories, girl. Legends, lies. I whisper them on the night wind, into the cracks of shutters and through chinks in walls. The people huddling inside their huts and hovels hear my stories and spread them. Boredom is a disease that your kind tries to cure with fables and fairy tales. You humans are the only creatures in the world who can be baited by nothing more than breath and promises. Oh, what's this here at the mouth of this passage? A woman's shoe. Is it yours? It's finely made with a little silver buckle. You're not some roving treasure hunter then. They stomp about in heavy boots, and you're not from one of the farms. No one there would waste silver to adorn a shoe. You're one of the young women from the manor house, or perhaps from one of the merchant homes in the big village. But then you'd have no need of gold or jewels. So, what brought you here? Was it my other lie? The tale about the enchanted grotto with a magic pool. A pool whose waters reflect back an image of the person you'll marry. Did you come here for a glimpse of love? Silly girl. Better to lust after gold. At least gold endures. Here is the other shoe a few steps farther on. And dangling here, a candle. Wax, not tallow. Yes, you're definitely a merchant's daughter. It's sweet that you left these clues for me, like a trail of breadcrumbs, leading me closer and closer to you. Was it scary when your shoe brushed that first strand of web? Or did you find it simply inconvenient, annoying? The way the strand would stretch, then tug back. Did you think you could break free with a hard pull? Instead, you pulled your foot right out of your shoe. Did that make you stumble? Step back into another strand? Is that how you lost the second shoe? The floor of my cave would feel cool and sandy beneath your stocking feet, very different from the thick rugs of your home. Did you hold the candle high to examine the ground, unaware of the other strands of web dangling from the ceiling? It's lucky your hand wasn't caught, or we'd be facing each other right now. You should have gone back, of course. I'm sure you realize that now. But maybe the candle was snuffed out, and it's so easy to get turned around in the dark. You must have been scared then, frozen with indecision, listening for some hint at the right direction. But you're too deep into my cave for the moonlight to reach, and sound echoes here in misleading ways. How many heartbeats passed before you dared to take your next step? And how far did you get before... Oh, Such a pretty dress hanging here. I can see where you brushed my webs with your shoulder, and here at the hip. Did you drop to your knees to wiggle out of it? I can picture that. You, on your knees, dressed only in your silks and stockings. I bet they're white, aren't they? Plain and prim and finely made, as would befit a proper young woman. Was your fear growing now? Did you realize you'd been moving in the wrong direction? Deeper into the darkness? You can't see in this blackness as I can. You can't see how the passage splits into 2, 4 more, all winding about, taking you farther and farther from the entrance. Which tunnel did you blunder into? Where are you, girl? You can't have gone far. I've spun my strands thicker the deeper you go. Oh, there's that whimper again. You couldn't contain it. This way then, down this narrow throat of stone. There you are, and in white just as I guessed. Run right into one of the fullest of my webs. It snared your feet first, didn't it? Your pretty little stocking feet. Oh, that must have been horrifying, to feel my sticky strands clutch and wrap and bind them, gluing you to the spot. Did you scream? I know you did. You screamed while you pulled and twisted, all alone in the dark. And then you fell backward, didn't you? But never hit the ground. My web caught you, cradled you, gripped you, tight, tight and sticky. I can see you fought, bucked and clawed and enmeshed yourself more and more. And here you are now, trapped, stuck, helpless. Any other Arachne would spin you up in her webs and drag you away to her lair. But I am not that common. And a woman who wears silver buckles on her shoes is used to receiving special attention. You know what an Arachne's bite does, don't you? My venom softens bones and melts organs. An Arachne's bite is terrifying. But an Arachne's kiss, well, that, my helpless girl, is another thing. It softens the will and melts resistance. Though I lied about the enchanted grotto and its pool, there is magic in my cave. And my kiss on your lips will make you want to stay with me here in the deep, sticky darkness. I'll start here at your shoulder. Oh, you recoil. That's dangerous, girl. My webs stretch when you pull against them, but then fold about you when you relax back. You're caught even tighter than before, aren't you? And should you become too enmeshed, too much like prey, I may not be able to keep my hunger in check. Because you do taste wonderful. Let me kiss you again, at the base of the throat. Don't move. Don't move. Delicious. And now up, along your neck. Oh, a whimper of fear, of pleasure. Is there a difference anymore? You're trying to hold yourself so still. Clever girl. Every quiver, every shiver will draw my webs more tightly around you. You'll be completely cocooned in their sticky, unbreakable embrace. So don't move. Don't move. As I kiss you here, along the line of your jaw. Don't move, pretty girl. Oh, I love watching you try to keep still while I kiss you here, behind your ear. Oh, you squirm and sink deeper, stick tighter in my webs. Poor silly trapped girl, glued and gummed by my threads. You can't move at all, can you? And now you understand the delicious torture of my strands. The difference between trying to keep still and being unable to move. As I kiss your lips. You're mine now, you pretty little thing. I think I'll leave you like this, wrapped tight in all that sticky softness, staring helplessly into the dark while my venom takes effect. We'll play again later. My silly stocking-footed girl. You came here chasing a fairy tale and made it come true. Now there really is a treasure hidden here, deep in my cave.